back, I think, from Bangkok. That's the Mekong River right there.
Uh-huh.
And Dad was coming back from Bangkok. Or actually, no, this might have been when you were coming back from Clark. Now this looks like the skyline. Oh,
Uh-huh.
lightning. Yeah, that's what he's taking
Oh, this was
pictures.
when the monsoons came by. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was very, very exciting. Uh-huh. This was just like,
Yep, this
yeah,
one.
and this is when all the kids were bare naked up. And
Running
your
around,
poor dad was so careful about all the girls being nuts. Yeah,
running
God,
around in the rain.
oh boy, that's how to get their normal bath, I guess.
And here we are. This is a circle sportif here. You can tell.
There
Look at
you
how
go,
clean
yeah,
the
no,
water is
that's
here.
good, uh-huh.
And learning how to swim. That's me.
Uh-huh.
Jump
That's
off the wall.
Steve. What was his name?
I had a little friend called Stefan Hoklausen.
Stefan, yeah, Stefan, that's
I remember we used to go up there and we'd,
This is the one, the picture your dad used to love to.
this
He
old
took
lady
this
walking down the
little
street.
lady, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. One of the things they did there was have a. Now this is going out to the rubber
Yeah, these are the rubber
plantation.
trees here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And you can see the little cups so that they would drain the rubber into the little cups and then come by and pick them up and turn it into real rubber.
Amazing, isn't it? Uh-huh.
You see the sap coming down and dripping into the little cups there, I guess.
Uh-huh. This is out at the ballpark, and on the 4th of July, because the 4th of July was too hot, we have our 4th of July picnics in February. And this is a house with off to the back of the property, and I know you're supposed to be out of bounds to go there. But then this is where we were all together, this was all the American. I remember there was one General Harkins, he was the one that was in charge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the river scenes.
Mm-hmm.
The old Vietnamese flag.
Mm-hmm. And this is at the ballpark again. We're playing a game, and it's everybody takes a turn, and
Look, there's
you take the
elephants
ball.
back there too.
They take a ball and take your turn.
Yep.
This is out in the yard where we first came. It's Daryl, General Harkins telling us that everything is going great. Nothing to worry about. Funny, funny. And the other one was General Westmoreland, and he's the one that. This is General Westmoreland, and there he was in the European part of the war later.
Mm.
And also, his daughter was the one who's walking in with Mary.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh. These are friends, Cease and Lorraine, and this is you take a ball and you go back and forth, uh-huh.
And there's Grandma.
Yeah.
There's some kind of a picnic game.
Yeah, it was a picnic. It was a 4th of July picnic, only it was done in February. Mm-hmm.
And this is that kid Stephen,
Stefan.
Yeah, that.
I think we brought him. I don't think it was. limited just to, there were so many other companies with, like Shell and these big companies that have, they're, you know,
And there's some night scenes from our balconies.
yeah, those are the,
It's been the moon, and there was
there's
a
big
couple
fire
of
there.
fires there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's big fire.
yeah. That,
A lot of homes were burnt at that time.
and across the street there was a bus station from
Uh-huh.
a bus repair place or something.
Mm-hmm.
I remember whenever Dad would go out and fix the car out there, they'd have all these guys come over and help him fix his car from the bus station there. He
Oh,
got a
they
kick
did?
out of that, yeah. And I think
I
he
don't know.
finally ended up giving that car to one of them
I'm
when we
sure.
left, because
Yeah.
they didn't want to take that car back.
I wouldn't either.
There's a plane coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's our old way home. Mm-hmm. This is out there, a little bit out on the outskirts of Saigon near the airport.
Hmm.
And these are quarters that were,
They were putting quarters up there.
yeah, they were putting quarters up. And this is, I used to take you kids out there because they had a nice playground out there.
Hmm. There's Debbie,
Mm-hmm.
and there's Patty and Debbie, and there's Teresa, I think, and there's Celine.
Yeah.
And everybody's there. And this
And this was when Teresa made her first communion.
Yeah, Teresa's first communion.
Mm-hmm.
She made it in Saigon.
Mm-hmm.
And all the girls are wearing the same dress again.
Mm-hmm.
Even the big girls.
Mm-hmm. We used to buy the material by the yard, and then we would just have them made by the dressmakers would make all the clothes. Mine too. I never.
Mm-hmm.
I would just buy the material. Mm-hmm. And this is our circle, our Catholic church, the community church.
Do you remember what the church was called?
I don't remember now right offhand.
Huh. I remember the birds used to fly in and out of the
Yeah,
church. It was just completely open.
Open, Well, even our apartment was open except for screens.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. There were Filipino people, and there were all kinds of different personnel that were over there. You know, from different companies that are. There's your got the holes in the wall.
Yep. We'd see the first communion.
With the rain and seas came to it.
And those looks like her kids. One was
Yeah, one was they're
Cindy
friends.
and Kathy Cease.
Friends of I think one played with Patty, one played with Debbie. We're back on the water again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And there's
Lorraine and Cease.
And there's like
There's our
there's our personal
policeman.
little cop there that would be always out in front
Ah,
of
he
the
sure
parade.
did. He was all just for our building alone. Uh-huh.
A load of bananas there. And there's the Ceases again with their
Yeah.
kids.
Mm-hmm. These are yeah, all kinds of things in the.
Selling watermelons and all kinds of stuff on the street.
Coconut. Do you
Coconut.
remember how she used to make your kids drink that coconut milk?
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible.
Mhm.
Here we go. We're leaving Vietnam finally. Take
Yeah.
on. Time to go home.
Back to the U.S. Up there at the airport, back at Tan Son Nhut Airport.
Mm-hmm. Happy, happy day. Mm. Get out of Vietnam.
There's Celine.
And here's our plane. Now we're final with them anyhow.
Yeah, so that's the say goodbye to South Vietnam. There it goes.
And this is on Wake Island.
Yeah. Way home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had lots of stopovers.
Oh no, we didn't have no more stopovers. We flew all the way back to San Francisco on a 1:30, and it was wasn't a jet. It was
Mm-hmm.
propeller.
Mm-hmm.
Took us 30 hours
Wow.
without stopping.
Hmm.
And we went through
Long
a
ways.
lightning storm, and I remember the pilot, he came back. He really apologized for taking us through, but he said there was no way to avoid it.
There's
But
the Golden Gate Bridge. We're going to San Francisco.
Yeah, Straba's Air Force
And there's
Base.
there's Alcatraz Island right there. I recognize that thing.
Uh-huh. And
San Francisco Bay.
we went to Travis Air Force Base and finally got our clearance to go to Seattle. Mhm.
You're back in the good old
Oh,
USA.
good old USA. Boy, that was a great day.
Yeah.
Go by San Francisco and
Yep.